Pittsburgh, where we upgraded the heating system in a building. We took out two 20-plus-year-old cast iron sectional hot water heating boilers and replaced it with a single Raypak XVersL. We also added a radiant floor heating system on the second floor of this particular building. As a result, because we have multiple zones, we've got a main zone for the house that heats cast iron radiation. We also have an air handling unit that has the ability to provide heat to a designated portion of the building. And then the radiant floor heating system, which is over here. We got three separate zones with three different flow rates. We put a buffer tank in to add a little bit of system water volume and to also provide a point of hydraulic separation, so that regardless of what the flow rate is in the system, we will not be short cycling the boiler.
So Jack, I noticed on a lot of your installations, you like to utilize the buffer tanks. Why? What's the benefit?
Well, the buffer tank, in my opinion, is the best point of hydraulic separation for two reasons. One, it allows for whatever flow rate is needed in the system, whether it's a maximum flow rate or the minimum flow rate. The flow rate can be whatever it needs to be through the buffer tank. It also adds a little bit of system water volume to the system, which allows for, in the case of our radiant floor zone, we have less than 1.5 gallons GPM total. So there will be times when the call for heat for radiant floor will not even need to bring the boiler on, because we'll be taking water out of the buffer tank to satisfy the radiant floor heat application. So in my opinion, the buffer tank, although it's a little bit more expensive, in this particular case, because our flow rates varied so greatly between the main house and the radiant floor, we have a flow rate differential of about 30 gallons a minute. The buffer tank, to me, in my opinion, was the best way to go.
Awesome, awesome, great. So what did you think about the XVersL? I think this is your first installation with one of these.
It is. This is my first installation, first startup, and everything worked fine.
Great, awesome. Well, Jack, thanks, and have a great day.
You too.